Koholo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostle of GMS, on the truth, and the internet, to the Holy Spirit, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom to the elect, the hopeful elect, the 150,000 men, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children that truly believe in truth and will be delivered at Babylon Great, along with the Israelite foreigners that may look like the heathen or living among the heathen. But the farther the seed line goes back to so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, which is the Israelites of the scriptures. Again, in this quick article, quick news, it said Russian issues World War III warning to us, to U.S., to Babylon. And it shows you that we're in the time of war. Yeah, we're in the time of war. Which the scriptures speak about. There'd be different time for different seasons. There's a time to hate, a time to love, and right now the time of hate, the love of many shall wax cold. The people on disarray, says Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov issued a World War III warning to the U.S. saying that the West asking for trouble, and even considering Ukrainian requests to supply weapons to conduct strikes within the Russian territory. So the beast, the whore, that little horn, spoken in Revelation, is tempting, a move it closer and closer, and that's what the elites want. They want this place a God, and that's what the Lord is prophesied, to do. This place is prophesied to burn, and then this time it's gonna be by fire. The next mass extinction, mass destruction, is gonna be by fire. In Babylon the Great, if you're in the U.S. and you're not the elect, his whole place is gonna be burned down. Not everyone's gonna be hit with nuclear missiles because the nations go into captivity, and at least have bonkers. They're gonna be the first fruit of slavery. Revelation 13 and 10. Proverbs 149. I think was that Isaiah 10, 11. They're gonna be servants and handmaids, and Isaiah 60 chapter 60. Let me make sure I got it right. Got a nation. Isaiah 14, 14 and 3 said, and the people shall be taken and bring them to their place in the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord as for service and handmaid, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and shall rule over the oppressors. Yeah, they will rule over the oppressors and those that help the oppressors. The other nation that's ruling Esau Edom. But Esau Edom's at the top and is mistreating them, so the nations are angry, they're mad, But also sin is being put against sin. Was it 12 and 26? I get that. And if Satan casts out Satan, divided against himself, and then how shall his kingdom stand? He said every kingdom divided itself is brought to desolation, and every city, the house divided against itself shall not stand. So this kingdom is not going to stand because it's divided among itself. You got Edomites fighting Edomite, you got the fake Jays in the Holy Land, we define the other heathen, Ishmael, but you got Babylon fighting, you got Ukraine fighting Russia. You got Babylon going against Russia, helping Ukraine. Babylon is going to help the apostles in the Holy Land, and then Russia's going to get involved, and the other nations are going to get involved, and it's going to bring the battle of Valley of Jehoshaphat, and it's going to bring to the Middle East, and also it's going to lead to World War III. The missiles are going to start flying, But the main point is that let's get Revelation 11 and 11 to 14. It says the second war is past, and behold, the third war cometh quickly. The World War One and World War Two. World War II is past, a few years back, 50 or so years, 50 plus years. behold the third war coming quickly. It's right around the corner. It's not that long, man. The Earth's only been around for like 15,000 years. You know, 12,000, 15,000 years, around there. It hasn't been for that long. The rulership is, the scripture say the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. The joy of the rulership, the allegiance is only for a moment. They're gonna soon be taken out of power, and before they get taken out of power, certain prophecies have to happen. World War III, rumors of wars and rumors of wars, and the actual war, World War III, is gonna take place in Babylon in this earth. But before that, the MOTB has to be made mandatory. The CHIP, and they have to be implemented into people's skin. They have to move on to the digital system. New world order has to be being set up. And Jacob's trouble and our tribulation before the World War III, nuclear missile is the final judgment when the elect get beamed up and nuclear missiles hit. In love and many shall continue to be wax cold until the kingdom be established. When everything's gonna be put back in order. Matthew 24:6, it says, but you shall hear wars and rumors of wars. Matthew 24. Let's get it in the BLB blue letter. Matthew 24, verse 8. And there shall be wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for these things must come to pass. The end's not yet. Yeah. You're going to hear wars and rumors of wars. Remember, these things not come to pass. The end's not yet. The end will be all. The nuclear missiles. The MOTB be made mandatory. The nuclear missiles. Jacob's trouble. MOTB be made mandatory. Revelation 13:16 on down. Jacob's trouble. Daniel 12 chapter 1. And Jeremiah 30:7. The time like never before seen. And then our interpretation, the MOTB, is synonymous with Revelation 13:16. It's going to be our temptation, that we're going to be tested, being a gold, tried in the fire. Zechariah, Zechariah, 8. Yeah, Zechariah 14:8. Was it? Zechariah 13:8. Let me see. No. Yeah, 13:8. And then it shall come to pass that 2/3 of the land and 2 parts thereof shall be cut off, and the third shall be left therein. The 2/3 gonna be 2/3 gonna be cut off. It says, and I will also bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as gold, as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. And how about me? I'll shout. So the elect gonna be through that fire, that tribulation, gonna succeed, but the 2/3 gonna fail and be destroyed. Let's get back on point. The Lord bringing in wars and rumors of wars, to ultimately bring destruction of this place. Joel 3, 3rd chapter. Is it 10? Okay. So 2:9 says, proclaim ye among the Gentiles, prepare war, because the mighty men, the men of war draw near. Let them come up, be your plowshares, into swords, and your pruning hooks, into spears. Let the weak say, I'm strong. So yeah, they invested the money and weapons and defense mechanism. Like that's why you got Russia and other countries doing drills, for war, oil, for missiles and stuff like that. People buying bunkers, so they're investing the money in things of war, whether it be defensive or offensive. So they're getting ready to launch some missiles, man. and turn that shit, it'd be burned. Babylon will be burned. You can get that in Revelation 8, I believe in the 18th chapter. Let's get that right now. 18 and 17, no, 18 and 7, it's locked in. It says, how much it says, okay, that's what I said. Okay, Revelation 18 and 1, it says, and after these things I saw, the angel came down to heaven, having a great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon is great, is fallen, yeah, which will get destroyed, is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean, hateful bird. It's going to be a beast with seagulls, not seagulls, with vultures and desert creatures. I think Isaiah 14. Shall dwell, this place is going to become desolate. It said, all nations have drunk of her wine, and the wrath of her fornication. You're taking up his philosophy, his custom, his rules, and it has bowed down to it, really. Because Babylon, America is a bully. The country enforced their philosophy in it, but now that we read, what was it? Hold on. Joel 3 and 9, it says that the weak shall say, I'm the strong. These developing their own weapon and forming their own allies and gaining strength. So for all nations have drunken wine in wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. Yeah, that goes into spiritual fornication, and basically Babylon is that great whore, man. They committed adultery against the Lord, and wickedness. They promote wickedness. Joined together unto her with her philosophy and her wickedness. It said, with her and the merchants of the earth, because the goods they be able to sell to them, Babylon is one of the most number one import in the world. People send their goods, but they import more than export. You learn that in history class, and geology and business, whatever the case may be. So they import materials, and you can learn economics. This is global economics. It says committed fornication with her, and the merchant of the earth wax rich through her abundance of delicacies. Yet, they wax rich through the business is done with it, with the Babylon the Great. The benefits they be able to get with this place, when allied with it, because the dollar really was ruling at that time, but now they're moving towards something, a new form of currency, a digital currency, which ultimately will lead to the MOT, Revelation 13 and 16. Before World War III, Jacob's trouble, as Jeremiah 37, Daniel 12 and 1, 2 16 chapter, 2 15 chapter, on down Matthew 24th chapter, Luke, Mark, also speaks about the MOTB made man's Revelation 13 and 16, the hour of temptation. Revelation 2 and 10, shall cast many of you into prison, you shall be tried. These things are going to take place before the MOTB, before the nuclear missile, because World War III is the final NLB, or the final judgment. It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and I receive not of her plagues. Yeah, the elect is going to be beamed up before the nuclear missiles hit. They're going to be come out of Babylon the Great, wherever they're scattered, that the missiles hit. They're not hit. They're going to be delivered in them chariots and serve with the Lord the first 1,000 years. Was it Revelation 20th chapter, verse 4 and 5? No, verse 5. Verse 4 and 5. Rule with the Lord the first 1,000 years, and he's going to be in our captivity in the first 1,000 years. He's going to be led away free. Pertaining to Psalms 49 and 7, you're going to be under our boot, as was Revelation 13 and 10. But listen, it says, for all nations have drunk of, Shlachia, and I've heard it come out of my people, that you be not partakers of sin, and you receive not of her plague. Because the place is going to receive plague even before the World War III. You're in that birth pain right now. You're seeing these plagues come out. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh has remembered her iniquity. Reward her as he rewarded you, and double unto her, and double according to the worth, the cup which she had filled, full of her double, full to her double. How much has she glorified herself and lived deliciously? So much torment and sorrow give her. He said in her heart, I to the queen, and I am no widow, shall see no sorrow. Therefore, the plague shall come in one day, death, mourning, and famine, and she shall be burnt, utterly burnt, with fire. For strong is the Lord that judgeth her. And the Lord, Proverbs 20:1, I believe, man's goes of the Lord. He put it on these people's mind. You get Isaiah 9:5. It's battle. It's gonna be, because the ancient Babylon got taken down, physically, but the Lord said this battle is gonna be burnt with fuels of fire. Isaiah 9:5. Because the Lord is gonna put the spirit in these Magog, Gog and Magog, Russia and China, Magog and Gog, Russia and China to utterly burn this place, and his allies utterly burn it. I hate the whore, the allies that was Obadiah and Obadiah first time, the allies that was with you has deceived thee, the allies gonna deceive them and join unto the enemies. It said, thus said the Lord, it shall come to pass at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages, because this place is unwalled villages. They have open borders, not only that, but they think, no defense, we'll defend. We'll do whatever they want. And these people don't have an escape book because they don't get trained for anything. He said, I will go to them that are at rest. And this place is at rest. They receive great souls, like these third world countries. This place, is up there, man. You could easily order food. You don't have to move to get some food and leisurely. Even though, right now at the moment people are waking up to the BS, in captivity. But compared to the third world country, this place is at ease. It says at rest and dwell. They're not expecting anything. They don't know what's going on around the world. People are in the zombie land. It says that dwell safely. All of them dwelling with unwalled virgin have neither bars nor gates to take spoil and to take a prey. To send the martial arts troops when they send them here, and the soldiers that infiltrated this place already, is to turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are not inhabited, upon the people and are gathered of the nation, and have gotten cattle and goods and dwell in the midst of the land. So the Lord's gonna send Russia and these to Babylon, these unwalled villages. The whole that's another shop in Revelation 18 is read. It shall have no sorrow, but in 1 hour, one day, a plague is gonna come. Look at Isaiah 13. Is that Isaiah 13 or 14? Yeah, 13. He said, behold, 13 and 17 said, behold, I will serve the Medes. The modern day Medes, the Russians. Ancient Babylon was destroyed. He said Babylon was fallen by the Medes. Ancient Babylon fell by the Medo-Persian Empire by King Cyrus a long time ago. But this is speaking of future Babylon, the Babylon the Great. You're gonna get that. You're gonna see it. Show you that it's talking about and link it to Revelation, the 18th chapter. It'll be burnt with fire. But Malachi 4:1, 2 Peter 3:10, 3:9 to 10 to 11, where it says, behold, I will stir up the Medes, the Medes of Russia, against them, and they shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. They're not gonna be bargaining. There's not gonna be no bargaining chip. First of all, everything's gonna go digital. You're not gonna want anything to offer. They just want to be out of here. So the bulls, the bulls and the witnesses shall dash their young men to pieces, the weapons, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. The eye shall not spare children. In Babylon, the glory, and the Mrs. Fly, and they ain't gonna discriminate. He said, in Babylon, the glory of the kingdom, and the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. So it's gonna be how did God, Yahweh overthrow Sodom and Gomorrah by fire. So this case is gonna be dealt with by fire. The third World War III is gonna be by fire. Isaiah 9:5. It said, and the wild beasts and the beasts of the shall lie there. It's gonna become a desert place. It said it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelled in from generation to generation, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there. In ancient Babylon, you still have people there, walk there, inhabited there. But Babylon is gonna be turned into ash. But yeah, it's a quick article. It was edifying. I had to get a subscription on it. And we're in that time. Oh, let's get actually let me get one more. Since I said we're in that time, because people don't understand what time we're in. The time of love. Ecclesiastes 3 and 8. You can get what is it? I think second Ezra 4th chapter, where it talks about the Lord is not gonna move anything. Let me see. Hold on, Slacky. Second is 4. That's a long chapter. I'm gonna find it. Yeah, second 4:27. It says, by measure has measured the time, and by number has he numbered the time. It has force not moved or stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. So there's this thing that's got to be fulfilled, prophecy, and signs tell you what time we're in. Let's get Ecclesiastes 3 and 8. So the Lord has a certain time He set to do certain things, and one in certain prophecies. So one none of His prophecies shall fail. So that means they're going to happen in the order He established it to happen, and the time He established it to happen. Ecclesiastes 3, verse 8, it says, time of love and the time of hate, and time to hate, time of war, and the time of peace. And right now we're in the time of war. And the time to keep silence is going to come. Hebrews, was it Hebrews? Hold on. Amos 8, Slacky. Amos 8 and 11. He says, behold, there will come the Lord, and I will send a famine over the land, not a famine of bread, a thirst of water, but of hearing the word of the Lord. Pretty soon the Lord's going to shut the prophet's mouth. But right now we're able to give the warning. The Lord willing, we'll be of the elect, the believers, and giving the warning. And hopefully we'll be delivered out of Babylon the Great. Be able to come out of her. But we're heading to World War III. And if you believe in this truth, you better repent. Turn back to your how about me, but look at the fact you're an Israelite, and do some search. What does Scripture say? Study to show thyself approved. You better look and seek after the Lord, and He will lead you the right direction. After if you seek, you shall find. Before I came into the truth, I was seeking. I was looking at the Illuminati scriptures that I came across. The Israelites. So the Lord had that time, to come across it, and listen. First I went to I saw a different video, but I landed on GMS and stuck with it, and watched strictly their videos, really, and those that teach like my doctrine. I'm not, I don't even go. First of all, I found out they're serious and they bring out scriptures and the Spirit was dealing with them. I'm not gonna go hopping for excitement. First of all, having like all that attention is not my personality type. And when it comes to scriptures, a little bit strict about it, but you gotta learn. And it's something I'm working against myself, and not let my sins hold me down. It's not like I sin every day, etc. I mean, we do sin every day, but like not like I'm a sinner, like live in sin, But sometimes you feel down. You feel like nothing. But Lord, as long as you doing the word of the Lord, serving Yahweh in truth and sincerity, the chance of being delivered is higher. Ultimately you have to be of the elect. The Lord has put the right spirit on you. But with that,